Nikola Tesla was a brilliant inventor and scientist who made significant contributions to the fields of electrical engineering and electromagnetism. Despite his numerous achievements, Tesla died a poor man. The reasons for his financial struggles were numerous and complex, and they continue to be the subject of much speculation and debate. One of the primary reasons why Tesla died penniless was his unconventional approach to business and his lack of business acumen. Tesla was a brilliant inventor, but he was not a skilled businessman. He was often too focused on his research and inventions to pay much attention to the commercial aspects of his work. As a result, he made some poor decisions that cost him dearly in the long run. For example, Tesla famously tore up a contract with George Westinghouse that would have earned him millions of dollars in royalties because he believed it was unfair to Westinghouse. While this decision may have been admirable from an ethical standpoint, it ultimately left Tesla in a precarious financial position. Another reason why Tesla died poor was his unrelenting pursuit of his inventions and research. Tesla was not interested in the financial rewards of his work. He was driven by a desire to uncover the secrets of the universe and to create new technologies that would benefit humanity. He often invested his own money into his research and inventions, and he was not always successful in monetizing his discoveries. Tesla also had a habit of abandoning projects once he had solved the technical challenges involved, leaving him with little to show for his efforts. Tesla's personal life also contributed to his financial struggles. He was known to be a recluse and did not maintain close personal relationships with many people. He had no family to speak of and few close friends. This isolation may have contributed to his lack of support when he needed it most. Tesla also had a penchant for luxury items, such as fine clothing and expensive hotels. He lived a lavish lifestyle that was not commensurate with his income, and this undoubtedly contributed to his financial woes. Another factor that contributed to Tesla's financial struggles was the intense competition in the field of electrical engineering at the time. Tesla was not the only inventor working on new technologies in this field, and he faced stiff competition from other inventors, such as Thomas Edison and George Westinghouse. This competition made it difficult for Tesla to gain a foothold in the market and to monetize his inventions. In addition to these factors, Tesla also faced numerous legal challenges that drained his finances. He was involved in a number of lawsuits over patent infringement and other issues related to his inventions. These legal battles were expensive and time-consuming, and they often left Tesla with little to show for his efforts. Despite his financial struggles, Tesla remained committed to his work and continued to pursue his research and inventions until the end of his life. He died in 1943, at the age of 86, in a New York City hotel room. At the time of his death, he had little money to his name, and many of his possessions had been sold off to pay his debts. However, his legacy as a brilliant inventor and scientist lives on, and he is widely regarded as one of the most important figures in the history of electrical engineering and electromagnetism. Despite his numerous achievements, Tesla died a poor man, in stark contrast to his contemporary and rival Thomas Edison, who became one of the wealthiest men of his time. If Tesla had wanted to be as wealthy as Edison, he would have needed to make some significant changes to his approach to business and his personal life. One of the first things Tesla could have done to increase his wealth would have been to be more commercially minded. Tesla was famously focused on his research and inventions, often to the detriment of his commercial success. In contrast, Edison was a shrewd businessman who understood the importance of marketing and branding. Edison was not only an inventor, but also an entrepreneur who established several successful businesses, including General Electric, which is still a major player in the electrical engineering industry today. Tesla could have learned from Edison's example and focused more on the commercial aspects of his work. He could have hired a team of marketing experts to promote his inventions and technologies, and he could have established his own businesses to sell his products. By doing so, he would have been able to generate a steady stream of income and to build a strong brand that was synonymous with innovation and excellence. Another strategy Tesla could have employed to increase his wealth would have been to diversify his portfolio. Tesla was primarily focused on developing electrical technologies, which was a highly competitive and rapidly changing field at the time. If he had diversified his research interests and invested in other areas, such as materials science or transportation, he may have been able to capitalize on new opportunities and expand his financial holdings. Tesla could also have been more careful with his spending. He was known for his lavish lifestyle, which included fine clothing and expensive hotels. If he had been more frugal and invested his money wisely, he may have been able to build up his wealth over time. For example, he could have invested in real estate or other assets that appreciate in value over time, rather than spending his money on luxuries that had no lasting value. Finally, Tesla could have been more strategic in his patent filings. Edison was a master of the patent system and filed numerous patents for his inventions, which allowed him to control the market for his products and earn substantial royalties. Tesla, on the other hand, was not as strategic in his patent filings and often failed to protect his inventions adequately. As a result, he lost control of some of his most important technologies, such as his alternating current (AC) system, which was ultimately commercialized by Edison's company. If Tesla had been more strategic in his patent filings and had taken steps to protect his intellectual property, he may have been able to control the market for his inventions and earn significant royalties. This would have allowed him to generate a steady stream of income and to accumulate substantial wealth over time. Despite his financial struggles, Tesla remained committed to his work and continued to pursue his research and inventions until the end of his life. He died in 1943, at the age of 86, in a New York City hotel room. At the time of his death, he had little money to his name, and many of his possessions had been sold off to pay his debts. However, his legacy as a brilliant inventor and scientist lives on, and he is widely regarded as one of the most important figures in the history of electrical engineering and electromagnetism. Nikola Tesla died a poor man for a variety of reasons, including his unconventional approach to business, his unrelenting pursuit of his research and inventions, his personal life, the intense competition in the field of electrical engineering, and numerous legal challenges. Despite these struggles, Tesla's contributions to science and technology have had a profound impact on the world, and his legacy continues to inspire new generations of inventors and scientists. In conclusion, if Nikola Tesla had wanted to be as wealthy as his contemporary and rival Thomas Edison, he would have needed to make some significant changes to his approach to business and his personal life. He would have needed to be more commercially minded, diversified his research interests, been more careful with his spending, and been more strategic in his patent filings. While it is impossible to know what might have been, it is clear that Tesla's legacy as a brilliant inventor and scientist will continue to inspire new generations of innovators and entrepreneurs for many years to come.